Courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Today's game continues this Brooklyn Nets homestand.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. You can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Here's Kessler. Here's Peterson. 6 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. Kessler, no good. And here are the Nets. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Keep it going. Let's go. Coming out on the floor for your Knicks. Number 2, Aaron Bradshaw.
To the middle. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Peterson. Oh, that's blocked.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
There's the pick. Pass to Salon. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. The rebound by the Nets. On the wing, Walker. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Peterson. There's the lob to Banchero. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's high-quality teamwork. What a setup for Banchero.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Peterson. Connects from three-point range.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the basket is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jaquez with the steal. Pass to Banchero. Here's Peterson. Banchero with the screen. Driving to the basket. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Check out that quickness with the hands. Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
And no good. The try spell continuing for him.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Kessler. Jaquez outside. 6 to shoot. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 7.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Salon. Powered down with both hands.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Peterson, that's good.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Bradshaw. And it's Dort, top of the key. "36 seconds left in the first quarter. To end the cold streak, the shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
Can't deny his aggressiveness. He's playing hard right from the tip, but it's resulted in only 2 baskets in 9 attempts.
Here's Peterson. He's got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
It's good.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Now Banchero takes a 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Charlotte enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Carter for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
Well, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Peterson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Back to Carter. Pass to Walker. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Stripped away. Here's Peterson. Puts the move on. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
It's deflected. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And then Carter with the dunk.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Shoots the three. Out to the right wing. Dick with it. He has yet to score. Second shot opportunity. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Number 14, JJ.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks, number 35.
Hornets leading by 7. Here's Andrews. Pass to Stokes. Floats one. Rebounded by the Nets. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that will complete this 4-game homestand. Wasted no time on that one. KD's got his first bucket of the night.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Here's Stokes. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it, a fast break chance. And then Carter with the jab.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Out to the wing. Pocket 6 to end the drought, and it's good on the way in. Stokes has got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Nets trailed by 5. Outside, Dort. A three-pointer is right on target. Dort got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Stokes. .152 left in the first half of the game. Here's Andrews. Here's the three. That shot missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the contest. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. .136 left to play in the first half. Out left to the wing. Fades away. And the bank shot is good. He's got 6.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
to Salone. Misses the three. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-4 run. Here's Whitehead. Beyond the arc. Banchero grabs the board.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Banchero with the screen. Pass to Peterson. Offensive rebound. Kessler. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks, number 31.
8 seconds left in the first half. And the three ball is good. Peterson's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets out in front. They lead by 2. Gonna step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Out to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. From downtown, Banchero grabs the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived out to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Brooklyn trailing. To the wing on the left. Here's Carter. And the layup is good. Carter's got 8 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Peterson. He's got 17. Pass to Salone. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
First team. Now into the lineup for your next.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. From deep, sinks the triple. Whitehead's got his first 3 points of the game. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Peterson. Launches a 3. The shot will not fall. Loose.
Brooklyn foul. Brooklyn. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn on defense. It's a one-point game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The shot missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Personal foul. Team second.
They get it again. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the way. And now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Carter on the wing. Fires the three. It. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Right wing. There's Peterson. Got a hand on it.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Will it go? Cracks in the tray. Peterson's got 20.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Charlotte making a switch shot. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Hornets trail by 6. There's the screen. To the right side. Pass to Kessler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Rebounded by the Nets. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. 3-pointer. Hits it from 3-point range. Whitehead's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Stokes. Here's Andrews. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Carter with the 3. Driving inside.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Stokes. Carter pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Whitehead. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Andrews. Pass to Dick. The 11-footer, and he overshot that one, missing. To the inside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 11.
The Hornets, 36.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
Look at that Isaiah Joe nigga.
Hornets trail by 11. Back to Jaquez. They set the screen. Stolen by Walker. KD looking around. Fader on the way. And good that time. And the Nets lead by 13. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. Offline from the high post.
You know, right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Banchero, right side. It's tipped. Stolen by Walker. Stolen by Kessler. Jaquez outside. It's tipped.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
All alone. Yes, that goes in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Joe.
Yeah.
That shot, no good. Walker with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Charlotte making a switch.
Substitutions on the court.
Hornets trail by 17. It's stolen. And he drives in. And he makes it look easy. Dunking hard with one hand.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
For the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
6 on the shot clock. Jaquez can't hit. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Hornets trail by 20.
I thought I caught that hoe.
Banchero with the screen. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Buries it from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 21.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Pass to Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's Jaquez with the drive.
Ain't no fucking way.
27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Bradshaw. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
From deep three-point land. Off on that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
All they did was the whole being some rocket shit. Pull up to the scene, my best advice is that